Hi, I'm Nina. Hello. I'm autistic and I don't like trains, but I love buses. And this is Bianca.
I am autistic and have ADHD, and I don't like buses and do like trains.
There we go. We make a great pair. And we're here today to talk to you about a thing called executive functioning, which is a big, weird word. And Bianca's going to explain what it is.
So, the Cleveland Clinic describes executive function as referring to skills that you use to manage everyday plans like solving problems, scheduling, adapting to new situations. The way I understand it is it's the connection between your brain saying stand up and your body actually standing up.
But if you want a more visual, simpler analogy, think of executive functioning as a basket. And this basket is your brain. Every day it has to add new items in and take items out so it isn't too heavy or too light. And when you're neurodivergent, it can be really hard to take items out of our basket so that it's not piling over. There are lots of things we could do to take items out and put items back in so that our brain isn't spilling over like this basket is. Here are some hacks. General hacks.
So, don't put it down, put it away. This is a phrase that I remember for myself that just means if I'm holding something, instead of putting it down on the bench or on my desk, I put it away straight away. So for example, if you're making peanut butter toast, you've toasted the bread, you've got the knife, you've got the peanut butter, you spread the peanut butter on, and then you close the peanut butter jar. Instead of putting it down on the bench, put it straight in the cupboard. And then you chop the toast in half, and then instead of putting the knife down on the bench, you put it straight in the dishwasher. And this is one that I repeat to myself, and it can be used in a number of different situations. Like if you've just finished your homework, then instead of closing the book and putting it on your desk, put it straight in your bag. Then you can take it to school the next day easy. Another hack of mine is to have an obscene amount of whiteboards. This is one of my 8 whiteboards that I have at home, and anyone who's been part of my groups might remember that I have a set of 12 different coloured whiteboard markers. I love writing on whiteboards. I use them. I have a weekly planner on my bedroom wall. I have a monthly planner on my bedroom wall. I have specific task-based whiteboards. I have a very large whiteboard that I couldn't bring today that has my entire D&D campaign planned out on it. I have a smaller whiteboard similar to this one that has how many days until the next important birthday that I need to remember. And writing on whiteboards is really fun.
So true. Another really cool thing is called buddy doubling. And what that means is that you basically get into a room with a friend and you guys get all the stuff that you need to get done, your homework, whatever you need to do, and keep each other accountable. A nice little inside hack for this hack is that it's really handy to do this over Zoom because it can be really hard to meet up with people in person. On top of that, we've got writing it down. Lists are so great, but my extra hack here is using the speech-to-text function on your phone or your laptops, and that can be a really great way to write things down if you're not really feeling like picking up that pen and paper. And also figure out when you're most energized. Is it night or morning? If it's night, maybe leave the most productive things you need to do for that period of time, and vice versa with mornings. Here are some slightly unhinged hacks.
Just to spice things up a little bit, we thought we'd give you some more interesting ones. Our notes have disappeared. There we go. So, use social media as a tool. Social media is something that's really easy to fall into. For example, scrolling on Instagram or TikTok, I find that I can get quite stuck. I'll be just constantly watching videos and not end up making my bed or getting in the shower or cleaning my room, something like that. What I have done is I find, if anyone is familiar with the niche tea lady, or something similar where someone is telling a 10-minute story on TikTok and I just put the phone down. I'm still listening to the video. I'm still consuming all that content. And in that time, I see how much I can get done. So I clean my room, I make my bed, and then I'm ready to get in the shower.
Another thing you can do is what I like to call my productivity showers. I get everything done that I hate doing in the shower. I brush my teeth, I take my medication, I do my skincare, I do maths equations because being an adult costs money. And I also organize my week. It's very handy. And for a little sensory bonus, you can do it in the dark, which is really nice and calming before going to bed. Of course, we all love our safe snacks. And we say lean into them. They can be really, really regulating and help you do things that you want to get done. I love Carmen muesli bars. As you can see, this is not my whole collection. And they are my safe snacks. And I always have one with me wherever I go. But I brought this for you today to show you that you can never have too many safe snacks.
As someone with ADHD, I need a lot of reminders for stuff. And especially in the morning, as not a morning person, when I hear the default alarm sound, I want to throw my phone. So instead, what I do is I change it to a fun parody song, something that makes me laugh in the morning or makes me want to dance a little bit before I get out of bed. And that just makes it a little bit easier to do those things that I really don't want to do.
But please remember, from all these hacks today, if you have to take one thing home, take this. When you're not executively functioning, so to speak, that doesn't mean you're procrastinating. It just means you're having a rough day, and sometimes these things are hard. And leading on to that, we don't always have the spoons to do it all, and that is totally fine.
Also, everyone is different. Everyone's basket looks different, and so find the things that work for you. Some of these hacks might work for you, some of them might not. So find out what works for you and keep those tools in your toolbox. And also, it's okay to ask for help. Ask your parents, ask your teachers, ask your ICANN mentors, ask your friends to body double with you. We can help you. All of these people around you, your network, can help you with figuring out solutions to stuff, time management reminders, completing everyday tasks. There's people around you to help.
And yeah, just remember, you're not in it alone. We all go through this. We're all in the boat together, and we can all help each other out. I think that's it. Thank you.